But I forgot my iPad. I'll be right back. You can stare at this cool He-Man figure until I come back. I'll be right back in a second. I forgot my iPad. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see if I can find this video now. There's my stand. There it is. Dun-da-da. All right. Hey, Jason, thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. Hey, from Chile, welcome. Let's see, Figure Motion 23. Hey, man. Juan Soto, Jason, Jinx, Caliber. Wow, everyone's coming on here. M80, thanks for joining us. Delaxorian, Mike Fee. Well, the man of the hour is here, Mike Fee. He's the one that made this video possible. So, Mike, I got this. So cool. Thank you so much. For those that don't know, Mike Fee donated this to me. He even paid for shipping and everything. Amazing. 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 I wanted just one figure out of this set, and this is the one I wanted out of the 4 set. So thank you so much again, Mike. John Baker, thanks for joining us. What's up? We are going to look at this Galactic HeMan. Before we jump into this Galactic HeMan, though, we are going to look at the Galactic HeMan of the past. The past. Yeah, here he is. So here's the original Galactic HeMan. And as many of you know, I was highly disappointed because his build was so small compared to the regular He-Man. I mean, oops, that's the wrong one. I mean, you can just see the difference in the way that they did the builds on these two figures. It's just always kind of bothered me. Now, they did come out with 2 other figures that were in the line that were He-Man figures. We had this one here, Thunder Punch, which is much more like He-Man should look, which was pretty cool. And then we also had, was it Battle something? Battle Armor? Battle Punch? I don't know. Where is he? Nope, another Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch! All right. There he is. And here's the other New Adventures He-Man, which had the strangest action features. He punched like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Supposed to use your hand and flick him over there, but what a strange movement. I mean, it was a diagonal across his chest. You could see now he's kind of all mangled and weird looking. And yes, it went across the armor, so it wasn't quite so weird, but if you wore armor that took your body and shredded it like that so you could punch, that's not a good thing. You probably would not survive when you went back in the normal position. So anyway, so first they made this one, then they made this one, and they finally got it right with this one here. And it's funny is this one we have no ponytail. No ponytail, New Adventures He-Man. The second one, we got Mr. Ponytail Man. And the last one, Thunder Punch, no ponytail again. So I'm kind of interested to see if he has a ponytail or not, to see. Now, we also had some classics. That's disturbing. Yes. Space compressed him, according to Juan Solo. So let's see here. So here's the New Adventures one that we got for classics. Now, I actually did the helmet myself because I didn't want to have, because he comes with a helmeted head that already does not have a removable helmet. Let's see if I can find that. Here it is. Here's his original head. Burp. But it was so weird looking having this head with a helmet stuck on it the whole time. You know, so I used this helmet from Darius and converted it to fit onto his head. I sanded the inside, made it all fit, painted it gold. And there we go. Way cooler. And there you go. I also added a balloon for his belly, which looks like it's kind of starting to come apart after years of being on there. I was wondering how long it would take before the balloon started to break down. I'll have to pull that apart later and take a look at it. And then we have, there he is, without his outer armor on. And he does sport the ponytail. So there we go. All right. So there are the He-Man figures that we had at the past from New Adventures. And now we have the new one, thanks to Mike. That's no helmet. That's his hair. That's funny. Well, the original one did have his helmet removed. So you can see how that feature was. And then underneath here was his armor that goes across his side. Now, I was hoping when they made this figure for Origins, they would have included the armor to go over him. But I still have some Classics armor I could stick over it. This thing survived 30 some odd years, and now I've lost the back of his armor. No, I'm sure it's just on the floor. You notice I didn't shove his sword in all the way. The handles always break on these things, so I very rarely ever put the sword all the way in. There's the back. Ah, heck, why I'm here. I might as well show my cool custom. Ooh. So here is my custom version of the New Adventures of He-Man. That is the old size. I used basically a Thunder Punch He-Man and used She-Ra's sword and painted the jewel gold on it, and then used one of Darius's helmets to make the helmet for it, and then used the Classics armor to throw on there. And I think I might have painted his arm too. So I think that's way cooler looking. That's how he should have looked originally. But you know what? Now we got a muscle-bound New Adventures He-Man like I have always wanted. What's funny, it says Prince Adam as He-Man. How strange is that? I didn't even notice that. Look. Prince Adam as He-Man. That's really weird. Have we seen that before? Anyway, this is the box he came in. It says He-Man Through the Ages Moto Guide, Masters of the Universe Guide. One of 4 covers. And then it has the date September 1st through December 7th, 1990. 65 episodes, 30 minutes. And then it has the back of the box that shows some Saturday morning cartoons. Let's see what we got here. If you recognize anything. Mightiest Mouse in the Universe. Cringer's Cartoon Corner. Merman's Undersea Adventures. Talking with Tila. It Stinks, the talk show with Stinkor. Trollian's Cartoon. Triclops Triathlon. Game Masters Cosmic Games. Zodak's Cosmic Odyssey. Duncan's Creek. Beast Kingdom with Beastman. Fright Rama cartoon. That's funny. Yep. Clever. Since they didn't have this on this website, you couldn't see it very well. I thought it might have been like an actual screen grab from an actual TV guide. That's fun. That's really cool. Because I should later on try to figure out what all these letters are for the different channels and stuff, and see if they actually represent something. I'm sure there's some hidden message somewhere. HNV, HTV. That's funny. This one's SKE, so it's probably Skeletor Station for Merman's Undersea. ESP, because it's Orko, so it's magic, like extrasensory perception. I wonder what this... Oh, Fright Zone, FZT. Fright. Well, out of the wrong order, but still, that's funny. Not sure what ORG is. I wonder if it stands for He-Man.org or something else. MAA, Man at Arms. Interesting. Fun. Fright Zone TV. There you go. Hordak TV. Okay. Nice. That's funny. Do they break down what it is just out of curiosity? No. Oh, look at that. It's like a bunch of books, or like the pages from the books. Anyway, that's enough looking at that cool back. That's fun. Here is the figure. Now it does say 40th anniversary, but we know it's not 40th for new adventures, but it is 40th for He-Man. And it's funny. It's more gold than I thought it'd be. That's kind of cool. And it says modern posing retro play. They have the old symbol of the new adventures. And it says Galactic Protector. And on the back, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Click at that. They even got the Nordor moon, whatever it's called, and the He-Man symbol. That is cool. That is definitely a scannable thing. So cool. That's funny. Let's go ahead. Was one called Everyone Loves Ramen? Let's see if I see that one. Power Hour with He-Man. Yeah, I don't see that one. You must have seen it, but I don't see it. Wind Raider Cup semifinals. Oh, look at that. The wrestlers. That's cool. Rock On Out Music Fest. That's funny. Simply Sorcery. I still don't see the ramen one. Must be on a different box someone's referring to. All right. So now let's pull him out of the box. Out of the box. And it's nice it's resealable. Mike, I'm surprised you didn't pull this out yourself just to play it for a little bit before you mailed it to me. I would have done that. It's just so cool. Or did you? If you did, it's fine, man. I am fine with that. Look at that. Oh. Smell the plastic. So here's his shield. And like I said, it's got the vacuum plating or chrome plating, or you want to call it, on there. And this one's kind of gold, not just straight silver like I showed in the picture originally. So I wonder if the other ones are different too. You see his sword is actually silver. See the difference? See, look at that. All right, so here he is. Looks very clean. So cool. Look at those cool boots. So let's compare his boots to the other figures and see whose boots he has. Oh, he has his boots right here. And I think the cartoon actually had those boots too. So he actually had the weird twisty punchy guy's boots. And I guess in the cartoon he never had the big armor, so that's why he's not sporting the big armor over the top, since it's based on the cartoon and not based on the toy. Okay, let's break down the articulation. I'm losing focus here. Should the sword be neon yellow? Yes, it should be, but this is a special edition set, so they decided to do them all in chrome, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, normally it should be, I don't know how the cartoon looked. Did the cartoon have a metal sword? I don't recall. So those of you that know, let me know. All right, so we got ankle articulation, boot cut twist, knees that aren't stiff, nice. Legs that move on the hip, waist turn, shoulder, elbow. Elbow's a little stiff, but not too bad. And then his wrist moves. And this is actually part of his wrist. It doesn't come off. So you can't take the armbands off and use them on another figure or vice versa. His armor comes off here, but then you have to take them apart to get the rest of it off. So to take it all the way off, you have to rip his legs off, which I'm not going to do on this figure. This figure will never have his legs separated from his body, unfortunately, because I do not want to break the tabs inside. All right. there is his cool head. For those that want to see what his head looks like. He is sporting a ponytail and he has his ears visible. All right. Let's put the sword in his hand. Oh, so cool. I don't want to put this shield on or not. We'll see how it fits. I may not use the shield just because I'm afraid of what it might do to his paint job. Yep, no shield. All right, he'll just get the sword. So I do not want to scratch his arm or ruin the vac metal on his shield. All right, there he is. How cool is that? I almost just tossed this on the floor. I forgot you can reseal it, so I have to be careful and not lose these parts. What is this? They have these little plastic pieces on the inside. I don't know what these are even for. Are they to help grip the thing in there or something? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. Oh, Mike, I'm so thankful, man. This is so cool. He's gonna go up there on the shelf with the special figures. So he's gonna end up with the rest of them up there. Yeah, I actually like him better than my cool custom I made. So cool. Finally, a new Adventures that's muscle bound, like he should have been originally. I mean, we did get a new Adventures that are muscle bound than the classic, so I guess it's not finally, but in this size, finally. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's see if we can find him some outer armor to put on, just for kicks. Let's see if the helmet fits him. Nope, a little tight. Ugh. So we'll take that back off. All right, let's go find some outer armor. Such a cool figure, man. Yeah, Delaxorian, you're right. The cartoon was not the best. Skeletor was goofy, and they made a Prince Adam, and they didn't even need to have Prince Adam. That's what's so frustrating. In the comic, they didn't have Prince Adam. Skeletor actually saw him transform, and that's what caused Skeletor to get injured. So I kind of hate that they recanted on that during the cartoon. I'm sure I got some armor somewhere for him. Look at that. Opened up my armor box and they were sitting right on top. The silver one from Hero and the gold one from He-Man. Let's see if it fits on him. Well, I'm going to have to take his head off to get that off. I got some hot water right over here so I don't damage the neck peg. Yeah, no secret identity to protect. I know. It's not like he's saving his loved ones from getting captured or injured or killed or whatever else. But even as the prince, you know, even then he would still be a high target item. So I don't totally get it. Let's see, the plastic tabs are for the figure. When you put it back in the foam shell, they prevent movement. Okay, cool, thanks. They need up and down hand hinges. All right, got his head off. Let's go ahead and toss on this extra armor. See if it fits. Well, it gets stuck on his other armor, unfortunately. I was hoping it would line up with the hole or something. I guess it kind of does. So you'd have to take off that armor first before you put it on. Oh well. Which is the same way with the Classics one. You got to pull the outer armor off first before you put it on. I purposely cut a square in the back of this armor. You know what? I have the cutout armor. There it is. I forgot I had the open back armor for the other one so I could put it over his sword holder. See? I forgot that I did that because I didn't want it to keep pulling off his armor all the time. That seemed kind of counterintuitive to take off your inner armor to put on your outer armor. And especially at the original toy, he didn't. It was actually painted on and, you know, actually formed to him as a plastic piece, so. Fit. Yeah, I guess we're a little too big on him. And I can't get this tab closed on these sides. So he's not going to sport the outer armor. Anyway, makes his belly look like it's hanging way out anyway. Of course, I guess if it's supposed to be a big armor thing, sure. But nope. That's going. Let's just put his head back on. I'm leaving him just like that. No armor. See, on this one, that's the idea, so I can stick it on and then leave on the armor, and his sword is still in the sheath. So that was kind of the idea and the concept of leaving it like that. Let me try that helmet one more time. Yeah, it's just a little bit too tight. The top of his head's too squared off right here to fit in that rounded part. If I sanded it, it might work. You know what? Let me try when I sanded more. This one has a little more sanding on it. It does fit a little better, but still kind of tight. So yeah, if you sanded it out, you could make it work. So cool. All right. Let's see. Nothing like armor. Nothing like armor where you have to T-pose just to wear it. All right. Right on, Chris. Under that custom Hero 2 silver armor. Hey, Rolando. Thanks for joining us. What color is Hero 2 He-Man Son's armor? It's actually the silver one right here. There it is. And his other armor is blue that he wears. I don't have his box out to show you guys, otherwise I'd pull him out and show you. But, yep, there you go. He does have a Flash Gordon vibe. Wow, that is so cool. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, that's why I'm loving this figure so much. He's like Flash Gordon. In fact, you know what? I could pretend like he's Flash Gordon when He-Man's around. So in case I have them both in the scene at the same time, dude, that's awesome. Flash. Ooh. Huh. Should get him a little football to hang on to. That's funny. I wonder why I liked him so much. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. What color is Hero 2 He-Man's Son armor? It's blue. He-Man's just taking a swim. No need to worry. He's underwater. Why is he trying to drown He-Man? I was trying to get his head off. We're seeing if he's a witch or not. Gonna dunk his head. Oh. That's funny. So cool. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted, like, try him with 2000X head. Oh, okay. Let's see if it's still hot enough. Yep, it is. Let's see if I got the 2000X head still sitting out somewhere. There it is. Ah, there it is. This head here. Let's toss it in the water. Get it nice and warm first, so it will go on easy. And then yes, we will toss on a 2000X head. Where are my tongs? There they are. Underneath He-Man. Maybe swap out the head on a Bo figure and swap out the armor. Yep. It's funny, Bo does look a lot like the New Adventures He-Man. In fact, when we first got Bo, before New Adventures He-Man came out, in Classics, a lot of people use Bo to make their New Adventures He-Man. And I've actually used Bo figures to make some of my New Adventures He-Man customs. Like this figure right here actually has a lot of Bo parts on him. It's Bo's wrists. It might even be Bo's pants, I'm not sure, but it's Bo's boots too, I believe. I can't remember which is which. Yeah, Bo's boots had the two-tone. See the difference? These are regular New Adventures He-Man's boots, and these are Bo's. You know what? These are not Bo's wrists. I take that back. Those are the regular. I think it was when I did Heroes. When I made his custom. I made a custom New Adventures hero. I think I might have used Bo's wrists there. Nope. Nope. And then I also converted my laser power, one of them, to look like New Adventures 2. Because technically, the laser power He-Man was supposed to be the first New Adventures figure, technically. So he's kind of supposed to be spacey like New Adventures. So that's why I made a New Adventures custom by just giving him gold boots, and that was it. And then, of course, I got rid of the gloves and gave him these giant New Adventure hands. So, kind of a quick, easy custom. It's funny, he actually does have the New Adventure boots. I thought he might have had Bo's boots, but I actually gave him the real New Adventure boots. While we're talking New Adventures, the helmet that I stole from is this guy Darius right here. I went and bought a bunch of these guys just so I can steal his helmet and use his body to make cool King Grayskull customs. Not King Grayskull, King Randor customs. He makes a great figure for King Randor, but if you need to get helmets, this is the guy that I snagged the helmet from. Which I don't know why they didn't make New Adventures He-Man have a helmet to begin with too. And it's funny is he has the New Adventures He-Man symbol on his forehead. So it's kind of a Darius. Alright, flip shot. I thought it was always fun to put Marlena's helmet on flip shot. Kind of give him that spacey kind of look. And signs that I have him and Queen Marlena going around together with their helmets on. I thought that was kind of cool. Of course, technically you should have a blue glove on since it's, you know, he's wearing a space helmet. But the Val Kilmore, oh, He-Man. That does look like Val Kilmore, doesn't it? I'm Batman. Anyway, yep, there it is, Val Kilmore. That is so funny. I think this was Tila's gun too. The Tila, the blonde Tila, the battle armor one. Yeah, it is. I added some heat shrink between to make the handle bigger, but it looks just so space 50s spaceman-ish. And so wearing the helmet and the gun, it's just kind of a fun spacey thing, like Mission to Mars kind of thing. Oh, you know what? That head is probably long done. Let me pull it out. Let's get He-Man out of the drowning water. Luckily, he can hold his breath for a long time without his body. All right. This is almost sacrilegious doing this. Oh, there you go. I haven't made the clear stance for the Super 7 Orko in a long time. Contact me on Facebook and we could probably talk. And we'll see. Right now what I'm making is I'm making a whole bunch of staffs for King Randor. They're running right now downstairs. I made them for somebody one time for their custom, and I thought, you know what? Now that I have Randor sitting in the corner here that I got from Big Bad today, it's time to get those staffs going. You know, it does not actually look too terribly bad, really. But I like Mr. Ponytail head. For the front, you'd never know he has a ponytail. Oh, I gotta heat it back up again. I just don't want to ruin the neck pegs. I've ruined so many figures. They crack right here, and then this has become super loose. And I want to keep this figure in good top shape. He looks like an elf. It's the ears. I don't know what they did. The ears just look, especially this side here, it's just sticking way out. Yep, He-Man's been turned into an elf. Alright, Mike wants to know how hard is it to make a Randor sword and shield for the 2000X Merman sword. Well, 2000X Merman sword I haven't started yet, but I actually have Randor shield on my Shapeways store. And then somebody else makes a Randor sword. So if you go to Shapeways, you can get both of those pretty easily. One from my store and one from the other guy's store. Dun, da, da. Back to normal. So cool. Alright, you guys. I think that really is all that I have. Those are Boxer's ears. I know. See, his ears are showing too, but it's just not as weird looking. See, they actually made him smaller. He's even got really large lobes too, and they're sticking out so far. I mean, obviously, two different guys designed these heads. And if they would have gave him these ears, I probably wouldn't have minded so much. Actually, it's funny. My oldest boy's ears are like that. He has no lobe. It's really cool looking. As opposed to these big old loby ears. So it can be done right. Instead of having the pointed elf ears. Plastic surgery for He-Man. Oh, for Origins. No, I have them for Classics. Sorry, man. Are you painting the Randor staffs? I'll be painting half of them. So I'm printing 16 of them now. So I'll probably print 8. Out of those 8, I'll keep one, or paint. And I'll probably have 7 unpainted. And like always, I'll have the unpainted ones inexpensive, and the painted ones will be way overpriced, like usual. And I'll talk about them tomorrow when I have them done, so I can actually show them off. So I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about them today. Oh, yeah. Who said that? Saul Banner. Oh, dude. Or whoever you are, that is so cool. New Adventures He-Man legs and head with Randor's chest is Flash Gordon. Dude, that is genius. Okay, remember I said I was not going to separate his legs? Well, now I might have to, just to make that Flash Gordon figure. Of course, I'll put it back to New Adventures afterwards, but where is? Yeah, tomorrow is when I'll be opening up King Randor, so we'll have to do it tomorrow. But you know, you can get bluish legs from any figure. Not any figure, but Skeletor's got blue legs too, and so does Webstor. So I may not have to. Of course, the boots though, the boots are definitely Flash Gordon looking. So I guess that's true. Those boots are cool looking. I mean, it's the same feet we've seen many times, but the boots are unique. Well, hopefully they have this released in a normal version where it has the yellow sword, but so I kind of want to challenge you on the Rio Blast figure boots. I don't think they're really Rio Blast boots, because his have the whole cowboy thing kind of going on. Let me go and get the Rio Blast from forever ago. There he is. Even this Rio Blast, he has the whole cowboy boots thing going on. So I don't think they're quite like Rio Blast boots. I really hope they don't reuse them for Rio Blast boots because they're not very cowboy-like. Nope. I actually was going to end it a little while ago, but I didn't. But I am going to end it now that you are here. I was just waiting for you to show up so I could end it there, Black Phoenix. It's like, oh man, Black Phoenix isn't on yet. I'm going to leave it live a little bit longer, then I'll end it. Where's his cowboy hat? There it is. There we go. You guys can't even see. Droop. He is ready to rumble. He got his hat on backwards. There we go. It's funny, this hat actually belongs to the Thing. It was one of the Disguise hats that the Thing came with. And I put it on his head, I don't know, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And it was forever his hat after that. King Hiss. Oh, right into the gut. That would stink to get bit way inside there. Oh well. Burger King the guy. Yep. Looks like Chuck Norris. Was Walker Texas Ranger out when they made Rio Blast yet? I wonder. All right, you guys. Really, this is the end. 90s. I'll have clip-on guns. All right, Mike, thank you again for the figure. It is so cool. I am extremely happy, man. I told my wife I can't believe it. I mean, I saw the price you paid for shipping on top of it and how much you could have got on eBay for them. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. Good journey. And thanks for letting me know about Texas Ranger coming out afterwards. And that's it. Bye now.